Hello, my name is Andrew. This is my wife, Heather.
I'm Justin, and my wife, Kelly.
And this is our story. In 2013, the Lord actually brought us off of the missions field in Southeast Asia. And it was in 2019 that we really felt that a strong desire to go back and explore some opportunities on the mission field. And the Lord has brought us to realize that He's calling us to Europe. And He's brought some wonderful dear friends along with us, and we're just excited to see what the future holds for our two families as we minister in Europe.
We started our journey in terms of international missions about a year ago, kind of just through conversation with the Jorgensens and where their mission and their journey had taken them, and just seeing a need.
And I think early on we talked about not saying no, that it's so easy to say no and to say this is not for us because we're so involved here in Pittsburgh, but why not us, and why not just continue on and keep researching and praying?
It got to a place in our conversations where it was really time to just make a commitment and go see and experience what was happening in Spain, or decide that this wasn't for us. And so in August of 2022, our two families took a trip to Spain and to Malaga area for 2 weeks, and met with some pastors and missionaries and church planters and people that were working on the ground there, and talked to them about what the needs were, where we could really feel and see the Lord using us in a mighty and powerful way.
We went to Feria, and you see all these people, and they're just of the world, and they just are so lost, and they're just so focused on all the things that the world wants you to be focused on. And it just was very eye-opening, and it kind of helped us to reiterate that yes, this is where God is calling us to be, through the skills that He has continued to give us in our jobs and our relationships and our work through the church here. I think He's just continuing to equip us for what He's ultimately calling us to do. So our team vision is just to be able to go and reach an unreached nation, to be able to spread the gospel, to train up disciples and future leaders in the Spanish culture that will be able to spread the gospel and to go and make disciples as we continue to further God's kingdom. So our first strategy is just church planting. We feel we're being called to an unreached nation. We want to put a physical church building and to be able to give people the opportunity to come and hear the gospel.
Our second strategy is bridge building, and basically that is just connecting the community with the local church that we are planting, and through local outreach, English camps, sports camps, just merging the community with the church.
Our third strategy is disciple making. We want to bring people into the church, and we want to mobilize disciples to go and make more disciples of people and to multiply.
So as we look at what's next for our team, we're going to be entering into a period over the next few months of developing our support and our people that will partner with us, both financially, will pray for us, and will affirm God's call on our lives. Within 5 years, we really want to have a physical church building in a town that we've identified. It's about 20 or 25,000 people where there is no evangelical church. And we want to move into that town. We want to begin to develop relationships, and we want to be a place where the gospel is proclaimed and where Christ is exalted in the midst of a very dark place. There is a huge need all throughout Europe for the gospel, and I don't think there's a doubt in our minds that this is where God is calling us.